Are you ready to upgrade your kitchen from this to this? Stay tuned on today's video. It's a great project. Today's video, we're going to show you how to seal, cut, install this peel and stick tile. We got ours from Home Depot. No other stores carry it as well. It comes in different stones, and we're going to actually use slate today in our kitchen because it's going to match everything a lot better. So what you'll need, you're going to need either a masonry blade on a saw or a diamond blade. Either way, either works. And the great thing about these, there's no glue, there's no grout. It's just peel and stick. These are very economical. When we purchased this at the time of the video, it's $6 a square foot, way below any other prices as far as, you know, the tile itself, the cost of the grout, the cost of the glue. It's just way easy, and we're going to show you exactly how to do it and how fast it is. I'm going to go ahead and pre-seal the wall tile. What we're going to use is 511 impregnator sealer from Miracle. This stuff was actually for stone tiles, slate, ceramic tile, and quartz, and grouted surfaces. So we're going to use that, and I'll show you how to do that. It does darken it up a little bit. It's not too bad. The other things you're going to need besides the sealer is going to be a white cloth, a small sponge brush. Okay, we'll go ahead and get started here. I'm just going to dip this brush in here, and I have found a little bit goes a long ways. So we'll just do this, kind of just nothing technical at all. Okay, so that's how you apply it. It's super straightforward. It's not a, you know, there's no brain surgery to it. So what we're going to do is let that sit for 3 to 4 minutes. Once that's done, I'll just take the white cloth and just wipe it off, wipe off all the excess, and then basically just let it dry out and cure out. And once that's done, it's ready to go onto the wall. And I'm just going to take my little white cloth here and just wipe off any excess. With the slate that we're using, you know, being it's such a porous material, it's going to suck a lot of that sealer into it. Okay, and that is pretty much it. Now it's just basically let it cure out. It'll start to dry. I imagine the temperatures and humidity will all be a factor on that. So it's that easy. So once this is done, we'll start putting it up. So to start off, we're going to need to have a straight cut, especially if we're going in a corner. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take a straight edge and go ahead and I'm going to lob this piece off, but I need to be straight. And we'll just do that with a pencil, and we're going to do it on the stone side. Now, the instructions say to do it on the paper side. We tried that. Man, it was not fun, and it was ugly. So just do it the way we're doing it. You'll be in good shape, and we'll show you how to cut it and be easy peasy. To install the tiles is actually a pretty simple process. What they do, they all fit, they interlock into each other, and they just fit in place. So what we did find, and if you have a light colored wall and you're using a dark panel, to take a Sharpie and just go around the edges of the tile that you just put up. And what that'll do is when these pieces fit together, in this case, you won't see the cream behind it in the joints. So what you do, you just peel off this backing right here, and you have the options of taking a spray bottle of water and just lightly misting it to give you a little bit of more time when you're placing it. We found we didn't really need it at all. So what you do is just take that off. You've got the adhesive right here. You kind of put it on the bottom first, bring it over to where these two joints meet up. And it's just like that. It goes in. And then you just kind of press on it and get that adhesive to adhere to the wall nicely. One thing to mention too is that you need to clean this wall prior to doing any putting any tiles up. and make sure it's dry. Once it's up, I'm going to take my Sharpie. I'm going to go just along the edges of it, like we said. Okay, and that's that. We're going to take the other piece of tile that we have pre-cut to make sure everything's good, and that is good enough. I'm actually going to be taking some grouted, sanded caulking on the side here to finish this edge up. So even though there's a little bit of a bump out, that's okay because I'm going to finish that out. So that piece fits. I'll take that. I'm going to press that into place. And that's it. So on the top here, we're just cutting small pieces with the masonry blade to finish it off, and it's actually coming out pretty good. Before we finish up, I wanted to show you the tube of caulk I'm using. It's a sanded, and you have several different colors to choose from. I chose actually just a dark or charcoal, and that'll match this slate nicely once that's done. And this is actually a water cleanup. So once I apply it, I'll just take a sponge and I'll just clean my joint up, and it'll look great. All right, so everything is done. We've got all the tiles up. Boy, it just totally updated the kitchen. Looks wonderful. It was a really, really easy process, and I believe that anybody that has any DIY skills could do it. And if you have any questions, just give us a holler. I'd be happy to help you through it, the process, if you're going to be doing this. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we just appreciate you watching DIY on the House.